Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm up early making some coffee. Um, I went to sleep early yesterday and woke up before the crack of dawn. And then I took Jackson to school. So now I'm gonna make my coffee. Good morning, sis. So today is the day, guys. I don't know if you guys been up on this case, but if you haven't, you definitely should know about this case about the young mother who was unalived in Chicago a couple of months ago, almost 3 months ago. And the person who unalived her was released then because she's claiming self-defense. So she's been out for these couple of months, almost 3 months. And as of yesterday, she is she has finally been charged with first degree murder, allegedly. And she'll be going to court in a couple hours. She'll be going to court 11 a.m. I believe is the time she'll be in court. So yes, let me know, guys. This channel is open for anybody's choice and opinion. So are you team Holly or team Romeca? Do you think the action was justified, or do you think they're covering something up? I'm team Romeca. I think that something, is being covered up, and of course she was let go because they had to build enough evidence. And if she's being charged, I think it's more than just a public speaking and, probably calling them 50 million times a day. I think they have evidence, because if they didn't have evidence, why would they be charging her? Good morning, Tinkers. Gigi, sis. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm Team Justice, too. I don't know enough to make a decision one way or another. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I definitely, I am Team Justice, too. I want justice for Romeca either way, you know. And definitely, I think that hey Bambi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. But I think that something gotta give. And I also think that Carlos had, he was between them. I think he was between their arguments. I think he was between starting stuff between the women. I think he was playing both of them, and it led to this tragic, incident. But I'll be paying attention to what's going to happen today after 11 a.m. I mean, I'm sure not going to know like right away, of course, because that's the time of the court. But we'll definitely know by the end of the day what's gonna happen with Holly. But I've been up since 4:30 a.m. Bambi says she'll be honest. She doesn't like going to Chicago. Yeah, I hear Chicago is another New York. But I think it could be even worse than New York. You know? Me being from New York, I'm always saying New York is not as bad as they make it seem. But it seems like Chicago is as bad as they make it seem. I'm making some coffee, guys, so sorry about the faucet. I'm just cleaning out my coffee. I keep forgetting what this called. What's this called, Lily? The the thing I make coffee in. The metal thing. I forget what it's called. But anyway, I'm making coffee the old school way. The Keurig doesn't make my coffee as strong as I like it, so I stopped using my Keurig. Tinker says I'm gonna play devil's advocate. They could be charging highly based on pressure from the community, or they could have significant evidence too. Who knows? I'm Team Truth. Yes. Yep. So yeah, Bambi, you think Chicago is bad? Yeah, I mean, every other day something's happening. And I remember reading a lot of stories and even watching like 48 hours and things like that. There's always something happening. You know, you don't even have to be in the streets for something to happen. You could be just sitting at home and stray bullets are going through your window and unaliving people. Good morning, I am the survivor. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Hope you're having a great morning. Tinker says when she goes to Chicago, she stays downtown, so I don't see all the violence and negativity as reported. Yeah. My sister was there for a couple of years, but she lived like in the suburbs of Chicago, and she used to actually say it was nice where she lived. But you know, I'm also for team justice, you know. I can't wait to see all the evidence, you know. If everything Holly reported was true, then I definitely understand her actions as well, you know. But we have to wait till we see the evidence. And of course, you know, um she's innocent until proven guilty. You know, that's how the law goes. So I'm not going to say that she's guilty because we don't know, you know, everything about the case. But, yep, I'm Team Justice as well. And I hope either way it goes, you know, no matter how it goes, a, a little boy has lost their mother. And if she's charged and goes to jail, another little boy is going to be losing their mother. But at least their mother is still going to be, you know, there, that they could know their mother. They're going to visit their mother, you know, even though the environment is not going to be the best. But we'll see. I can't wait to see all the evidence, you know. I know everybody and their mama and brother, sister, brother, aunt, baby mama, baby daddy, uncle is going to be focused on this case. So we'll definitely see a lot of people, a lot of different point of views. Hey, sister teacher, you know. I'm not going to get into it with anybody that, you know, is one way or another so strongly. I believe that everybody has a right to feel how they feel, you know? But we'll see. Is it going to make it to a jury, or is Holly, if they proceed, is she going to want to just have the judge um you know, determine if she's guilty or not? We will see. Sister Teacher says she loves her city. You know? I don't know. I don't... I mean, from what I've seen, like Chicago, there are very nice parts and things like that. But it's just, you know, it's the people. It's not the city. It's the people that are living in the city. Hey, V3. How are ya? How are ya? How are ya? What, I think it's what, Friday morning for you already? Is it Friday morning for you? So happy Friday. Because I don't think it's Thursday. But yeah, I freaking went to bed early. Usually I'm a night owl. I can't sleep at night. But I was tired after taking Jackson to the urgent care, and then yesterday to the dentist and all that, all the walking I did. We fell asleep early last night. So I was up at 4:30 this morning and I could not go back to sleep. It's 12:40 a.m. So yeah, technically morning. Technically morning, so it is Friday. Yeah. See, Lily, I know how it goes. They're like so many hours ahead of us. You know, he is in the other side of the world, literally. The other side of the world. Isn't that crazy? Not the other side of the country, but the other side of the world. So what's everybody have going on today besides work? I know a lot of you are either on your way to work or already at work, or if you work the third shift, you're on your way home or maybe just made it home. If he ain't asleep yet, it ain't morning. So no, it's still Thursday night. B3, go to sleep. I mean, I guess that's true because if it was 12:40 here, I'll still be saying tomorrow, tomorrow. I'll be like, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, tomorrow I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make my coffee. And the thing is, with me, I could drink coffee and go right to bed. So I don't drink coffee to stay up. I drink coffee because I like it. All right, sister teacher, have a great day. I'll see you later. Love you. I will catch you in these streets, in these YouTube streets. Today's gonna be today is gonna be one of those days. The streets are gonna be on fire with this case. I bought some eggnog almond milk. I want to try that because I was in the mood for almond milk. I mean, I was in the mood for eggnog, but I wanted a less fattening option, and I found some eggnog flavored almond milk. So I'm going to try that in my coffee today. I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon in it too. So it could it's going to like feel like a holiday coffee. Like you get in Starbucks, but for free 99. Well, not technically free with the coffee and stuff I have to buy, but way less than Starbucks. And I bet you it tastes way better. You guys are you guys into any holiday coffees? If you drink coffee, what kind of coffee you drink if you drink coffee? I'm on my off days. I worked my night shifts yesterday morning. I have 6 days off. Wow. You have 6 days off? That's cool. Wow. Sure, you should be on vacation somewhere having 6 days off. Shit. If I had a schedule like that, I'll be somewhere in somebody's ocean, on somebody's plane, in somebody's nice weather. Or even like Iceland or something. Because I would love to go to Iceland. Sure. If I had a schedule like that, I'd definitely be somewhere. Yeah, those conversations do get crazy. It's already getting crazy. People are trying to you know? Whatever way they went, if they're the opposite ways, they're already trying to justify, everything. Yeah, those conversations. Yeah, I know you don't drink coffee, Lily. Well, you drink, did you drink your tea? Starbucks coffee is not good to me. Yeah, it's very strong. That's what it is, too. Yeah, I'm a coffee snob. So yeah, Starbucks coffee is not that strong. But for some reason, when I used to work retail, Starbucks was almost everywhere. I used to drink a lot of Starbucks coffee, and I don't even like Dunkin' Donut coffee. But when I worked in retail, those were my best friends. Shoot, I had all the rewards. I gained a lot of freaking free coffees and stuff. I know you're freezing. In Wisconsin, Lily's freezing. She said this morning it feels below zero. Yeah, I guess B3, you're too young to drink coffee. But me as a Puerto Rican, I was raised drinking coffee. I think they give you coffee in your IV as a Puerto Rican. Are you growing up, they give you sips of coffee. When you're watching the grown-ups make coffee, they they start giving you sips of coffee and shit. Yeah, in the IV, Lily. You had sips of tequila? Oh, what you mean? Oh, when you was younger? Yeah. Shoot. We have our coffee, and back in the days, the beer that was popular was Budweiser and Heineken, and we used to have sips of that too. Ew. It's like 38 degrees here, so it's not that bad. And it definitely doesn't feel below zero. It feels like 27 degrees. And it's crazy. It's not even winter yet, technically. You know? We have what, like 2 weeks left before actual winter starts? And a lot of you guys have seen snow, several feet of snow. You guys have seen freezing weather. B3 said give him a unhealthy energy drink. I've never got into energy drinks. I don't know why. And the closest one I could drink is the Celsius. I could drink a Celsius, but all the other ones I cannot drink. I'm the survivor says in Chicago it always gets cold. Yeah, Chicago, Wisconsin, Illinois, all those states. Even in Arizona right now. Our bro Ryan moved to Arizona, and he said it's like freaking 30 degrees. It was like, what was it? He said 40 degrees over there this morning. So that's crazy to me. I think that when I think Arizona, I think hot, like, always hot. And nope, during the morning, it's just like here. It's 9 degrees. Oh my goodness, yeah. You're close to Lily. I'm the survivor. Yours and her weather is like almost the same. So it's 9 degrees, but it probably feels below zero or zero. Yeah, I'm not. I do not want that weather. Y'all could keep that weather up north, way up north. I mean, I'm north, but I'm good with that without that weather. Tinker says she could never be in a cold state. My bones couldn't take it. Yeah, because you're used to the heat. Us, we're used to this, but Lily's been freezing, and she should be used to it, but I guess you never get used to it when it's that cold. Ugh. I don't like that weather. I don't like it to be that cold either. Shit. 4 degrees with a wind chill of -12. Oh my god. I would die. Ugh. Thank God. Like New York, they say New York is cold, but New York rarely gets that cold anymore. Maybe back in the days, but the recent years, New York does not get that cold. Thank goodness. And if it does, it's usually like February. It's never this early. Dang, you definitely need some layers when you go out. You need leggings under your jeans. Or if you wear sweatpants, you need leggings under your sweatpants. You need long johns. You need everything. Yeah, I think it's definitely because of global warming. Because we rarely even see snow anymore here. Sure, and we used to always get blizzards and stuff when I was growing up. But now we rarely see snow. If we get one good snowstorm a winter season, that's the most we get. And I haven't seen a blizzard in I don't remember when. Shit. And back then I used to walk in the blizzard to go to school. I used to love school so much. Who does that? If given an option to stay home, say no, I'm going to school. Who does that? I used to love school so much, and the people in school. I was one of those popular people that always had so many friends. You seen it? Yeah, Monroe is more upstate though. So yeah, Monroe and Syracuse, Albany, things like that. There's always snow. Syracuse be getting freaking stuck in snow every year. They get crazy amounts of snow. This eggnog almond milk tastes good. It tastes good. I'm gonna add a little bit of cinnamon to my coffee, my cafe. And there I go. My coffee, my seasonal coffee. I don't usually do this, but oh well. I was in the mood for it. You gonna go to bed at what? At 1 o'clock? At 1 o'clock? Sure, you be up late and up early too. When do you sleep? I feel like I always see you around in these YouTube streets. It's been like gloomy the last few days. It's been so gloomy. We need the sun. This is why people have sorry. Oops. This is why people have seasonal depression, because it's always gloomy around this time. You seen me? I don't think you seen me. I think you seen the floor. You plead the fifth? Sure. Oh, now you can see me. You see me. You see my bun? Look at my. I need to do something with my hair. I've been looking all crazy. I've been looking all crazy. That's my go-to, my bun. I don't feel like doing my hair. Bun time. It's crazy. Yeah, that's why we should always be engaged in things that bring us joy. You're right. You are right. And try not to get in, your feelings. Try to be on the move as much as possible, doing things, moving around. Even if you are home, move around. Try not to just sit around and, in your feelings. Fold some clothes, wash some clothes, clean some dishes, sweep, mop, do something just to keep yourself moving and active. Hey, G Dub. How are you, Gigi sis? But yeah, that's why. I mean, the most negative shit in my life is when I'm on the internet, is when I'm on YouTube. Other than that, I don't engage in negativity. I actually keep myself away from people because of the negativity in real life. But lately, it hasn't been too bad on these YouTube streets. I mean, not where we are. I mean, other people, yes, but not where we are. Not too bad, at least. But with this case, it might be starting up again. We'll see. How are you, D Dub? What you doing? How's your morning going? You deep cleaning today? Oh my goodness, I have so many clothes. I'd be overwhelmed with how much clothes I have. I need to go through everything and give stuff away. Donate. I need to go through my stuff and do what is it, the three piles? Donate, um, throw away, and what else? What's the third pile? I forgot the third pile, but I need to do that. I think it's donate, throw out, and keep. Yeah, I need to do that because I have so many clothes. Oh my goodness. You know? Yeah. Things that I haven't looked at for a long time. I need to learn how to let go. You know? I'll be like, I'm going to wear this one day. And the one day a year passes by and I still haven't wore it. I need to learn how to get rid of stuff like that. Because there's so many things that are nice that I don't want to give away either. Or it'll still have tags on it. And I say, one day I'm going to wear it. But I need to stop that because that's how I have so many clothes now. Because then you forget that you have it, even though you say you're going to use it one day or wear it one day. Then you forget you have it because it's in a drawer somewhere or in the closet and you don't. I mean, I guess that's a good problem to have, but not a good problem to have because then you got too much shit. But yeah, before I'm going to start doing it now so I don't bring any of this into the new year. Right? I wish I had somebody like for the kids' clothes. That's easy for me to give away, cause if I usually give it to the daycare that Jackson goes to after school. I usually give it to her because she could use it for the kids there, if they have an accident or whatever, or even the kids that, don't really have like that. I tell her to give it to them, like let them take it home with them. Because, almost everything I give away is really nice. So, and some people can't afford stuff. So I tell her if there's anybody like that in the daycare to just give it to their parents. Yeah, I tried my best. Good morning. Hope you're having a good morning. But yeah, that's what I usually do with the real good stuff. Like say if I have tags still on it, I do go to Facebook Marketplace and post the things there. And usually that's how I get rid of the really good things. Or if something was like expensive, like his sneakers or something, and they're still like practically brand new, I do try to make a few dollars that way on Facebook Marketplace. But if it's like good condition but not like spanking brand new, then that's what I do. I give freaking I have gave it garbage bags full of stuff to the daycare. And every now I just do, every few weeks I go through his stuff to see what doesn't fit him anymore, and I'll give it away. And at least I know it's going to people that need it. And even her, even cuz she's Dominican, from Dominican Republic. So if she wants to send things to her country, I let her do that too. Like why not, cuz you believe it or not, people in Dominican Republic, they need stuff too. The there's a lot of poor people in Dominican Republic. So I don't mind her giving it away to, to the people in her country. You get up and dress up. I guess that's a good way of at least wearing something at least once, right? Get up, get dressed, and you make yourself feel pretty around the house. They say when you look good, you feel good. Yes, I definitely need to do that more because I fell off this last year. I used to always, dress nice and everything. And you're right. You do feel good when you're, dressed your best. And now I just be wearing sweatpants and stuff like that. Yeah, I need to get out of that. Like I have jeans that I don't even wear because I'm always wearing sweatpants. Why? I need to get out of that funk. I'm not sure exactly how, but I that's why I usually give it to somebody that I know that's from there cuz they usually are always sending packages to DR. So that's what I usually do. I'll give it to I'll give it to her. My old super, I used to give it to him too cuz he used to send it away, but unfortunately he's not the super anymore. But I used to give him stuff and he used to send it away too. But I could find out from her if she has anywhere specific in DR that we could send it to. Cuz to me I don't even care if if they're not using it, and even if they're selling it, I don't mind because I know that that's their way of making a living. And if I'm already done with it, why not? But it's crazy. If you leave the resorts when you go to DR, if you leave the resorts and actually like go around the country and stuff like that, you'll realize their way of living. A lot of my people that are Dominican, they go with a suitcase full of stuff, and they come back with like one outfit, what they're wearing, because when they get there, their family members just start taking things from them because they don't have, that's how much they don't have over there. Not everybody, of course, but there is a lot of poverty over there. My friend, every time she goes to visit her family, she already knows she's gonna come back with hardly nothing. Yeah, you're right. Tinkers, that is a good idea. Tinkers is gonna get dressed up today. Yay. Everybody get dressed up today, even if you're not going nowhere. Just to feel good. B3, get up and get dressed to go to bed. So you could feel good in your dreams. Wear your Sundays best. But no, I do. I need to start putting on my jeans, I got so many like nice shoes and sneakers, and now I could wear my boots, my UGG boots and things like that. So I definitely need to, just get up and get dressed just to feel good. All right. Yay. Yeah, but that is a good way to get out the funk, especially when it's a gloomy day. Like, it's been several gloomy days. I think yesterday was sunny, but I think that was the only sunny day in like 5 days. And now today is gloomy again. I think it's gonna snow soon. Because usually when it starts getting gloomy like this, that means snow is coming. Yeah, it's summer where you are. Good for you. B3 is on the other side of the world, guys. So his summer already started. But yeah, I think I'll do that too. Take a nice shower, put on some jeans, put on some nice, you know, one of my UGG boots because it is weather for that, you know. A nice dress. I need a nice dress. A nice shirt. I meant to say. I need to do my hair. Honestly, when you just doing your hair alone, you feel so good. Like my hair been curly for months. I need to go like straighten it. I feel like a different person because my hair is naturally curly. So most of the year I am, my hair's curly. So when I straighten my hair, I feel so like different. I feel like a new person when I straighten my hair. The first 2 days didn't feel like it, but Thursday definitely did. So it's feeling hot. It's starting to feel hot. Hey, Lynn. How are you, sis? Yay, you found me. How you didn't find me? It's easy to find me with my app, but I'm glad you found me now. Yes, you feel better when your hair is done also. Yeah, I think I need to yeah, I need to do my hair cuz I don't feel like doing it myself cuz it's a long process cuz my hair is long and curly. So it's just a annoying process. So I think for the first like since I haven't done it in like a year, I want to go to a salon to do it the first time for the winter. And then, I could keep doing it in my house after that. Whatever. But the first time I want to feel good. I want them to wash my scalp. I want them to, put me under the hair dryer, use the blower, whatever they do there. It just feels better. I don't know. Than when you do it yourself at home. Oh, yeah, this weather, Lynn, is getting everybody sick. All right, B3, have a good night. Sweet dreams. I will see you later. Yeah, Lynn, this change of weather, it's like even people that are sick are never getting better because it just keep on the cold. And I know where you are, you're probably seeing snow by now, and I think it's very cold today. I know the states that are next to each other, like Illinois, Missouri, um, Ohio, Wisconsin, all of you guys have been having that frigid weather lately. Sure. I thought I was cute yesterday going outside with a hoodie when it was in the 30s. By the time I got home from Jackson's um dentist appointment, I was like, I didn't even want to go because it was in an area around stores like Marshalls and TJ Maxx and Five Below and all that stuff. Usually I'll stop by even if I'm not gonna buy anything, just for to get some content first of all. But it was so cold, I was like, hell no, we're taking the bus and we're going home. I didn't even want to roam the streets. I was like, what was I thinking? I do not need to get sick. Yes, a little snow and cold. Yeah. I'm the survivor says she's ready to move in. She's ready to move where it's hot. B3 is from down under. He's from down under. Is in the internet, social media definitely brings you together with a lot of different people from all over the world, you know? He's all the way in Australia, literally the other side of the world, you know? And even with the opposite schedules, I see him, all over these YouTube streets. I definitely can't wait. That's one thing I can't wait till I get back on my feet to start traveling again. Oh my goodness, I feel so lost without a real vacation, you know? I used to love going on vacation with I used to go on vacation with the kids and without the kids every year. Like one vacation with them, one vacation without them, or two vacations with them, one vacation without them, depending how many weeks I had. But that's one thing I do miss. And that definitely makes you happy when you freaking go on vacation and get a few days off of the normal. Yeah, it's like the opposite. Like when it's day here, it's night there. When it's night there, it's day here. It's summer is winter is about to be winter here. It just turned summer there. Like we're the total opposite of them. Yep. When it's what is it? When it's spring there, it's fall here. And when it's summer here, it's winter there. But Australia, they say they got them big spiders over there. They got some spiders over there. And those kangaroos, they don't play. They will knock a person out. Mess with them if you want. They will knock you out. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you see a kangaroo, you better go the opposite way because they like to box. They like to box. I don't know if you guys ever seen the like videos of Australia kangaroos, how they will go at you and beat like a person up. Like no, not even lying. Like they will beat somebody up. Yeah, there's a certain time of year I heard that all the spiders, like you go outside, or even they surround like your house. I don't know how people live like that. Oh, I do not know how people live like that. Yeah, those kangaroos, shit. They'll literally knock somebody's head off or your chest. They'll cave it in. That's how strong they are. It's so crazy, to think of the way people live that you never, that you couldn't imagine, because you haven't experienced it. You never seen all the different kind of animals. Yeah, I'm sure we haven't seen all of them either, but yeah, there's a lot of different animals, especially in different countries, things we haven't even seen before, you know? Like like a lot of people down south and stuff, they see the big, like those big what are they? I forgot what they're called, like the big cockroaches, and they see them often. But for us people up north, we hate them. So even if we see them once in a blue, we are like scared of them or whatever. And there's people down south that they're used to it. But I guess some people never get really used to it. But I cannot get used to it. That's why I can't live down there because there's so many of them down there. There'll be a tree and there'll be a whole bunch of them just attached to the trees. Oh, you'll be driving and all of a sudden a flying cockroach, goes in your car. No, it's just, I can't. But that's why everybody has a different way of living. A lot of different insects and stuff that we can't even that we haven't even thought of are in places like Thailand and things like that. You don't have cockroach like they're not even called, they're not called water bugs. What are they called? Yes. Yeah, I don't know about where you are, but I definitely know like in Florida and Texas. I'm not sure about like Georgia and Alabama and stuff like that, but definitely in Texas and Florida. uh, I believe in the Carolinas too, in certain parts. I've heard of it. My friend in Florida, one time she was driving, or her man was driving, and a freaking water bug flew into their car from the air conditioner vent and almost caused an accident because they from up here and they had moved down there. He has always been scared of the flying cockroaches. He freaking almost caused an accident. It's not funny, but it's funny. From screaming and like scared of the water bug like crazy. No, girl, South America. No, water bugs. Yes, you got. I don't know about you, but I know in Florida and like Texas they have them. Well, you're lucky if you don't have them in Alabama. Yeah, I would run too. Sure. But I think every state has their own thing that they have to worry about. Like Florida has to deal with, walking outside their door and having an alligator meet them. It's always something. Yeah, I have never liked them. Ugh. Thank God I rarely. Sometimes they come up your drain or something like that. The big one, like the big water bugs, because obviously they like the moisture. Ugh. But I know, but thank God here where I am, you rarely see them like in the house. But that's why if you have like live in a building and you have like the garbage incinerator, they have to clean that often because they like all that heat and stuff like that. So they'll be in there. So ugh. We do have bugs and lots of them in the summertime. I'm from Georgia. Yeah. My mom's best friend lives in Alabama. They met up here like many years ago when she lived here, and then her daughter's in the military, so she had moved. She was stationed in Alabama. Plus her family's from Alabama. So yeah, my mother's been there a few times already. She lives not far from Montgomery, but not Montgomery. I forgot what city. But yeah. If they're coming through your drainage, that is a sign of piping issues. Yeah, we have a new management company and they actually been that's what they were doing that over the summer, fixing all the pipes and stuff. Finally, because the other management company wasn't doing shit. But like I said, I rarely saw them, but I heard of other apartments saying that they were getting them. I would die if I get them because I do not do those. No. Big ass water bugs? Hell no. You're 3 hours from Montgomery? Yeah, my mother loves going down there because they be going fishing and things like that. So and they like swap meals. Like my mother will cook her Spanish food for them and they'll cook the southern stuff for her. So they'll have a nice feast of, southern and Spanish food. That's where you want to live. I'm the survivor in Georgia. I hope not Atlanta. Everybody lives in Atlanta. But what I heard, like Savannah, Georgia, I heard that's really nice. And it's a nice town, but it could be expensive. Yeah, this building is not even that old. Like when I moved here, I was the first tenant in this apartment. Like this building, I mean, now it's like 20 something years old, but considering New York buildings, this is not really old. This building has probably been built probably like 21 years only. Yeah, Atlanta is full. Atlanta is full. Everybody freaking migrates to Atlanta. That's one place I haven't been. But it doesn't call me to go either. Even though I have a few friends over there, but Atlanta does not call me. Where I would like to go that I haven't been yet is New Orleans. I haven't been to New Orleans yet. New Orleans. New Orleans. I had surprised my mother before my grandmother had started her, getting, I guess, getting older and showing that she's actually getting older. I used to surprise my mom with plane tickets to go see her bestie in Alabama. If I see that she was, not feeling herself, I'll be like, I'll just feel like surprising her, like, here, go see your best friend. I miss doing that too, because I'm like, I'm a giver too when I'm doing good, you know? And I like doing that for people. You hate you hate driving home now because the traffic is so bad? Dang. Why is it so bad? It's full? There's a lot of people in your area? Everybody's going down south. Oh, I thought you lived in Alabama. You live in Atlanta? Oh, you mean when you go visit? That's what you mean, right? When you go visit? Yeah, I heard that traffic is really bad. They be sitting still for a long time. Yeah, I be seeing some people when they're in their traffic, they be in their traffic forever. And it seems like you gotta be careful too the way people drive. They be in a rush to go nowhere because they be trying to go fast and they literally go nowhere. Then you catch up with them, you know, be like, you were trying to pass me for what? To land up in the same place? Yeah, a lot of people that do road trips, they prefer to drive late at night. So less traffic, definitely. When I used to do road trips when I was younger, we used to always leave like 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, depending where we were going, to beat that traffic. Over here in New York, it could be like that too, depending where you work. Like say if like I used to work in Brooklyn and sometimes I used to catch rides over there and you literally have to leave like 2 hours or 3 hours before your scheduled time because that's how bad one of these expressways are, that you could literally be stuck in traffic that long. And that's why sometimes it's like, forget that. I'll take public transportation. You get there faster than in an actual car. You hate driving in New York? Yeah, it's always jam packed. People be in a rush, like I said, to go nowhere. Yeah, it's a mess. It really is a mess. And the damn honking of the horns. That's annoying too. You waiting for when your son graduates to go to high school to live in Georgia? So you want him to go, you want you waiting for him to graduate high school, or you're going to move when he graduates middle school and he'll go to high school in Georgia. Do you have an area you're thinking of going to? Hey, Miss Do It Yourself. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're having a great morning. Oh my goodness, I've been up 5 hours already. Can you believe that? It's only 9:30 in the morning here, and I've been up 5 hours. I've been up a long time already. I better start moving around before I crash out. I'm good. I'm good. I had went to bed early last night, so I woke up very early in the morning. Then I got my son ready for school, took him to school, came back, made some coffee, and decided to come online. I need to be consistent again. I used to go live every day in the summer, and then it's like once school started for Jackson, I fell off. So I need to be consistent already because I should have way more subscribers and way more watch hours by now. So I decided I have to come, live more. Yes, when he graduates middle school to go to high school. I don't know yet where in Georgia. Good morning, coffee, no cream. How are you today? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Everybody, please double tap the screen, double tap the screen. Yeah, thank you, Tinkers. Yeah, I like the talks too. You know, getting to know you guys on a different level with positivity, no negative stuff. This the best times, especially in the morning. You want to be just, positive and peaceful. It's not enough time in the day for you to go live anymore. Yeah, that's why sometimes you, even if it's on your, if you take even a few minutes of your lunch break or something, if that's what you want to do, if you want to grow your YouTube, just even if it's a few minutes, go on live or even just do a video, post a video. That's what I was doing also when I wasn't live. I would at least try to do like a update depending on what topic, like a update video, just so I could put something out there. But lives get you the watch hours faster. Yeah, yesterday I did a live about, I don't know if you guys have seen that there's some content creators that have been getting demonetized because of YouTube's new guidelines. So I did a live about that yesterday. So if you haven't checked it out, please check it out. So you can be aware of the guidelines, whether you're monetized or not monetized. It's good to know so you know if you're doing anything that you're that's not meeting their new guidelines. So you, if you are monetized, you won't get demonetized, and if you're not monetized, that when you do get monetized, that you stay monetized. And yes, and today it's all about justice for Romeca, the woman that was unalived in Chicago by her son's father's girlfriend. She was officially charged yesterday for the unaliving of Romeca Meeks, and today she will be in court in about an hour. What in about in Chicago? It's 8:30 now, right? So like in 2.5 hours, she'll be before the judge. So I'm definitely gonna be keeping track of what's going on in that case. And I will keep everybody updated on that, of course. Yeah. Every little thing counts. You don't have to come on every day, but that's what I said too. Like even if I do it every other day or at least 3 times a week, they say to try to do it at least 3 times a week. Like you don't have to do it every day, but they say the best thing to do to stay in some whatever algorithm is to go live at least 3 hours a week. Because even if you do shorts, those don't count towards your time, unless you're getting millions and millions of views. That's the only way you'll actually see something from shorts. So shorts is just a way of like trying to get the people to your channel, you know? I need a lot of watch hours. I need a lot. I need like a little bit less than 2,000 watch hours to get to meet the partial monetization of 3,000 watch hours. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to be more consistent because I need to get there. And the more subscribers, the more supporters I get, obviously the watch hours you accumulate more watch hours like that. It's really about how many people actually watch you, you know? So yeah, so I need to try to be more consistent and things like that so I can gain my supporters, so I can gain my watch hours. Yeah. So please, yes, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you have a second device, you could set it up and just let my playlist run for me so I could get those watch hours. I greatly appreciate that kind of support. If anybody would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is BXQUEENC, BX Queen, and the letter C. But yeah. So I'm just working. That's my goal, for now. Besides, I'm looking for my job. I'm looking for my job every day. I apply, apply, apply. This job market sucks. But I keep doing it every single day. I get up every single day, several times throughout the day. I'm looking at my emails, looking at job postings, applying, 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 But for now, I'm also trying to be consistent on YouTube, so I can get monetized and get to at least get somewhere, you know. But it's not going to come quickly. I know that. So I just got to keep going. I'm trying not to I'm trying to be as positive as I can because, if you're not positive and, making yourself in a good mood, you can definitely fall into depression. And I don't want to do that, you know? I don't want to fall into depression because once you're in a depressed state, it's hard to get yourself out of that. Thank you, Miss Do It Yourself. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, but for this time of the year, New York is really nice. So that's another thing. I want to get out there and just show you guys New York, during this holiday season. Is definitely beautiful with lights and, all the lights and the different decorations around the city and stuff like that. So I think that would be some, good content. So I do just need to get up, get dressed, bundle up and get my ass out there. you know but the thing is too that for me I like the city better at night because you could really see the lights and stuff like that, but real New Yorkers, we don't want to be in the Manhattan and at night. We want to be home bundled up at home. But I'm gonna have to start doing it at least a few times, throughout this season just to show everybody how beautiful New York can be and is during the holidays. The Macy's window. I'm definitely going to take Jackson to see Santa this year in Macy's. That's a thing that us we do. Even people come all from all around the world to see Santa and Macy's, but also Rockefeller Center. The Christmas tree just got lit up last night, So I'll definitely be heading there to see the Rockefeller Christmas tree. You know, I want to go ice skating. There's just so much there's so much things to do during this holiday season, so I definitely just need to take advantage of it. But you know, like I said, once you're like when you're a New Yorker, you really don't want to do that stuff anymore cuz you did it already. But you know, I do have a 5-year old that he hasn't experienced all of New York, so I have to start getting out there with him so he can experience it also, you know, because I don't know how many years I have left here in New York, because I also would like to leave New York once my son Jordan, he graduates from college. Right now he's in his first semester of college, and yeah, so hopefully within the next 2 years we'll be out of here. But that's my goal for now, to be more consistent for you guys, to gain my own community that I don't have to share supporters, you know? And so we could all meet new people. Why not? You know? Meeting new people from all around the world, different places, is always interesting, you know? But anyway, you guys, thanks for being here. I'll be on live later on, well, depending. I'm gonna have to squeeze myself in because I know it's gonna be crazy later after in the afternoon, but I'll squeeze myself in here somehow. But thank you so much for everybody's support. I love you all for being with me today, this morning. I hope you have a great day, whether you're at work, at home, you know? And I hope, of course, you guys are staying positive and you're happy. And if not, you know, just know that tomorrow is another day and you're going to have another opportunity to make it great, you know? Take a walk if you need to make yourself feel better. Get dressed up and just walk around your house all dressed up. I'll be looking for your picture, Tinkers. um yeah. Love you, sis. And love you all. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will catch you later.